is Radio Free Europe, broadcasting to the people of Hungary. Today in our third program on how the communists have Sovietized Hungarian sports, we will tell you the real story of one of Hungary's most daring sportsmen. The sportsman whose death was recently announced in the Hungarian papers, the great marksman Peter Darvas.
Trained him well, Stefan. He's excellent.
Thank you.
Yes, his shooting is excellent. Clearly good enough to represent us at the Olympic Games in Helsinki.
Oh, I was hoping so much.
But his politics? Another thing?
Oh, I've known him for a number of years.
That is not exactly to your credit as far as the Communist Party is concerned. His father. It seems he is not a well man.
I've heard he is sickly.
Yes, I'm sure you have. Davar! You won your share of contests in Hungary. Now you will be allowed to represent us at the Olympic Games in Helsinki. Report here ready to leave tomorrow noon.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Couldn't have done any better.
Just a minute. Your father is Ferenc Darvas.
Yes,
You live with him at 25 Linden Street.
that's correct.
Now, I know that you have no disloyal thoughts to the state. But I must give you the same warning that I give all our athletes. Your father is hostage.
This is Radio Free Europe. We are now about to address ourselves to the youth of the homeland. Each week we want to share our thoughts with the young people in universities, factories and offices. We want them to understand from the welter of events the message of freedom which is rising ever more strongly above the times.
Why, it's you, Peter. I've been listening to Radio Free Europe. What did they say? What is it, Peter? They wouldn't let you shoot?
Now let me shoot. I can go to the Olympics if I want to. But I won't.
Why?
If I go, Papa, you will be my hostage. I never realized that. I never thought of it.
Peter, you must. How many weeks, months have you been planning this? How many times have you sat here and said, Papa, I can't live in this country anymore. And we planned that you go to Helsinki and never come back.
But if I escape, you know what's going to happen.
They can't do more to me than they've already done. They've taken everything from me but you. And I'm finished. I want you to be free.
I can't do it.
That's not the problem at all. Believe me, the doctor was here this afternoon. Dr. Alexander. He's a good friend. And Peter, the problem will be for me to stay alive long enough for you to get out.
Papa.
You don't know how sick I am. But I'll try to stay alive until you leave. Now we must make plans. You must know this. In Helsinki, there is a store, a photographic store. I don't know just where it is, but there are people in the store who will hide you and get you out of filming.
Photographic? But there must be 100 photographic stores in Helsinki.
I know, but...
Stefan.
Peter, Zevich is downstairs.
Zevich?
Yes, to see your father. He wants... You'll pardon me, Herr Darvish? He wants to see the condition of his health.
We shall show him.
Papa.
We will receive it.
Papa.
Get me my kid.
No, Papa,
Yes,
don't.
Help me, Peter.
Papa,
Let him,
why?
Peter, let him.
Yes, be mercy.
For how many years have I trained you? This is my crowning achievement, to see you go to the Olympics. Nothing must stop you, nothing. Yes, come right in.
Yosevich, may I present my father, Baron Stavash?
Savage? How do you do?
How do you do?
Well, I hear that you are not a well man.
It's a chronic illness with me. Nothing serious.
Well, are you pleased that your boy here is going to the Olympics?
Of course. I'm very proud.
Have a cigarette. Papa.
That's all right, Peter. I smoke so many cigarettes a day. Peter is trying to get me to cut him down. Just before you arrived, I promised I will smoke no more today. However, for our guest. Thank you. Are you going along to Helsinki?
Oh, yes, I must. To see the boys don't get into any mischief.
Of course.
Well, it's been a pleasure.
Must you go?
Yes. Please excuse me.
Of course. Take good care of my son.
I promise you I shall take special care of Peter. Come, Stefan.
Get me to the...
Papa. Papa, I can't go. I can't go. I'll stay here with you, Papa. Papa. Yes? Who is it?
Open up. It's David. I inadvertently walked off with this. Your father's cigarette lighter.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Herr Darash.
My father has walked into the other room. I shall tell him you said goodbye. Six, please. Dr. Alexander, please. Hello, Doctor. This is Peter Darvish. Yes, I need your help, Doctor. It's about my father. We must take him to where my mother is. Do you understand?
Ready? Ready? Keep on firing. Pretend that I'm coaching you. Zevitz has had me in. He's made me responsible for your sudden return home. In the event that your father doesn't, in case you endanger your father, I shall be involved, Peter. Now, you won't do anything to hurt me, will you? That's a good boy. Everybody does exactly what they're told on the sheets. 2 o'clock. Rehearsal start at 2 o'clock prompt. You'll be a good boy and be there on time. I know you will. You were very good in that range part.
Stepan.
What's the matter? What is it?
Did you know that Peter Darvis's father is dead?
What?
Peter Darvis's father was dead before we left Hungary. Did you know that?
How could he be? We saw him.
I say he is dead. He was buried secretly by Peter and the doctor. Do you know what this means?
No, I don't understand.
Peter is now an enemy of the state, concealing the death of his father. All this has been planned for his escape. The next thing, all Hungary will be listening to their radios. Hungarian sports, you know, inciting the people to resist. You have a job to do.
I'm guarding him. That's my job, isn't it, to guard him?
We'll have to do more now. We'll make it look like an accident. Clean the pistol on the range. Find your own means.
No, I can't.
You want to be deported? Your family exiled? No? Then you will kill Peter Davas.
Good evening. This is Rex Marshall speaking for Autolite. We'll return to our suspense story in just a moment. Right now, we'd like you to meet the president and chairman of the board of the Electric Autolite Company, Mr. Royce G. Martin.
Thanks, Rex. Good evening, friends. We hope that you are enjoying this special suspense story based on actual events at this year's Olympic Games. It took place because people learned the truth. They learned it, as so many learn it, through Radio Free Europe, a part of the crusade for freedom. And now it's my privilege, on the opening day of the 1952 Crusade for Freedom campaign, to present to you the distinguished president of the Crusade for Freedom, Rear Admiral H.B. Miller.
Thank you, Mr. Martin. May I say first that in telling the story of the moving target, Autolite is again pointing up in a dramatic way the results of the crusade for freedom. Most of you are aware of the Voice of America and our government's transmission of truth behind the Iron Curtain. Now, as the Voice of America speaks for our government, so do the stations of Radio Free Europe speak for our private citizens, to bolster our government's voice in a more personal way. Radio Free Europe crosses the borders of communism to reach the ears and minds of subjugated people through forceful action. It warns them of specific undercover communist agents in their towns and cities. It relays information about friends and relatives who have escaped to freedom. It sends constant messages of hope and help to those who are fighting tyranny. Radio Free Europe is your voice, strong, true, and unceasing. And this vital voice must continue and grow even stronger. Through the generosity of millions of Americans, Radio Free Europe has accomplished much good. It can and will do much more. With your help, in many dark corners of the world, there are still those who know nothing of our fight. And we must and will reach them. Just as these oppressed people need their daily bread, so do they need their daily truth. We must not fail them. Their life, and perhaps America's life, depends upon us.
Thank you, Admiral Miller. I am sure the entire listening audience will want to know how they can join in the crusade for freedom. Rex, will you tell them?
Well, friends, to join the 1952 crusade and to sign a message which will be sent behind the Iron Curtain, contribute any sum you wish and send it to Crusade for Freedom, care of your local postmaster. And now, the second act of The Moving Target with Jamie Smith and Joseph Anthony.
Peter?
Stefan.
What was the matter with you at practice today?
Oh,
I'm going out on the range for some practice myself. I think you better come along.
but we're finished for the day.
Well, there's some things I didn't get a chance to talk to you about. Come along. I'll need you to mark the target for me. Training all of you, I haven't had a chance to do any shooting myself.
Short, please.
Are you permitted to take photographs?
Oh, yes, I have my pass. Would you smile, please?
This is for the newspapers?
Oh, no. I'm working for a photographic shop in Helsinki. We are selling pictures of the sports stars. If you want some copies of your pictures, you may come in for some. The Crown Photography Shop on Alexander Street. Perhaps you have heard of it?
Crown? Alexander Street.
I'm sorry. No pictures. I'm sorry.
But I have my pass.
All the same, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're the trainer.
Yes.
There. Mr. Davars will know where you can pick up copies.
How did you know my name?
Oh, it is my business. I know all about you. All of you. Thank you for the pictures. Goodbye.
Peter? Peter. Now, will you mark the target for me? All right, Peter. That's it. Now, you mark the target for me. Peter! Peter!
I'm all right.
I thought I'd fired him on. I was just lining up the target, getting ready for another. And then...
It's a bad shot.
Well, it's a good thing I'm not shooting in the Olympics tomorrow.
you?
Yes, there's a girl, a young woman who took pictures of me, of us.
You must mean Miss Maria.
Yes, she...
Well, you found your way. I must thank you for winning your match. I was the only one in Helsinki who had a good picture of you. You made me a profit.
You said if we came by, we could pick up some photos.
Yes, I do. I do have copies of this gentleman's pictures here, but on yours, let me see.
Very, very good. Peter?
Oh, yes, very good.
I'm afraid I've none of yours left, Mr. Darvash, but I'm printing up a new batch right away. You see, we have had so many orders for them from all over. We are going to send you to Sweden and Denmark and France and even the United States.
Me?
Your pictures, of course. Could you come back at, say, 3 o'clock? I could give you some then, and I would like to take another picture of you as a portrait.
Stefan?
All right, 3 o'clock.
Fine. I will have everything ready then. Just let it ring out and stop right now. Oh, I wonder, would you answer the phone and get a number so I could call back?
Sure.
Here, put this on. Get out through there. Out the back door and down the alley. There's a friend there with a car. He will take you to Prince Street, 68. They'll take care of you after that. Hurry. Good luck.
Peter Davos. Almost. But not quite. No, it wasn't the girl. She's gotten several others out. We knew that someone would be trying to get through the same channel on this tour, so we saw to it that she had a helper. The clerk. Perhaps you noticed him. He told us you'd be back at 3.
What are you going to do?
The headlines. Hungarian sports hero killed in back alley by fascist thugs.
Did Stefan know about this?
No, poor Stefan. The less he knows, the better.
Where is he? Where did he go?
What's the matter?
Where is he?
I just stepped
He's
out there.
escaped. No, he's hiding. He's hiding. I know he's hiding. Peter! Peter! Peter, come out! Come out or I'll shoot!
Poor Stefan. He had orders to kill you. He couldn't kill a mouse.
Peter, I hear you over there! Come out!
Stefan!
The car is waiting. You're all right now.
Dear friends in Hungary, to save face, the communists have told you that Peter Darvash was killed by fascist thugs in an alley in Helsinki. But this is not so. He's tonight making good his escape and soon will be with us, speaking to you, his countrymen, a free man among free men in a free world.